Today's route is hilly and a leg breaker. Perfect for attacking, which should suit the punchers. You'll have to keep a close watch for riders who try to break away early on, because our lead in the mountain jersey isn't big enough for us to be sure of retaining it tonight. We're amongst the outsiders for the stage win, and it will be difficult to surprise the favorites, but we should be able to finish in the top 5. Good race, guys. Go, go!
Hello and welcome back to some more Tour de France 2020 and part 4 of our playthrough. Today we've got the 4th stage, sister on to Millet. Let's just go for that. It's a bit of an up and down stage, this one. A little bit of flat to begin, and then it's a little bit hilly towards the end. The irregular terrain could induce breakaways from far out, but puncher qualities... hang on, how do you... Why is that not changing? There we go. But puncher qualities will be required for a win. No particular risks in the danger there. Key phase is general classification with demanding route and a finish at the top of a short climb. This hilly stage is not to be taken lightly by those aiming at the general classification. Hoped for result. Landa is our leader. It will be difficult to surprise the best punchers, but a top 5 spot is possible. So, of course, we've got that early sprint. We get Cavendish is 20 points or whatever, and then we just sort of let him stay cozy in the peloton, I suppose. Towards the end, Mohoric again is somebody that you want to be involved in the hilly bits. We have got a rest day after this, so we could go for it a little bit more than we normally would. Finishing the first 5 with Landa, finishing the first 15 with Puels. Anything else, retain the lead of the points classification, and the same with Mohoric there as well. So I think we'll start with Cavendish, because that's going to be our first protocol.
Despite there being only one.
So we're off and running then, and well, there's Mohoric there. We'll just follow him for now.
Will get harder as it advances. The climb to Orsier-Merlet is hard, but not very long. It should suit climber punches. Go on, have a good day.
Somebody that's gone out Woods on the breakaway. I think for once we're not going to go with the breakaway. I think we're just going to sit tight in the peloton. We know it's going to be an important stage. So yeah, let's just stay cozy in the peloton. So I'll see you guys for the first sprint.
Teammates are already managing the time gap.
So we're about 2 kilometers now from the intermediate sprint. There's a good amount of points available for Cavendish here. So definitely want to go for it at some point. We're not that well placed though, so yeah, I think we're going to have to accept that we're going to be attacking a little bit. So here we go. Let's go for it. Benef is there.
You'll soon have no more energy for an attack.
No, we're not going to manage it, but we should manage to get 4th, which is pretty good.
The head of the race.
We'll settle for that. Just went a little early, but that's not too bad. Breakaway seems to have got away, but there is only one rider in it, so I'm not expecting that to last too much longer. So focus will switch to Mohoric now for the first climb of the day. So there you go, there's the breakaway right ahead of us. You can see them on your screen 20 seconds ahead, so it hasn't worked. There was only 2 of them. It was always going to be very, very difficult to manage to pull that off. So Mohoric now is the man.
Still not done. It's difficult to escape today.
So obviously 4 kilometers to go. We're not panicking yet, but we just want to get ourselves well placed, really. Not really done any of this sort of stuff from the peloton, so could be a slight lack of experience that does us in here, but take a little bit of feed from each of those and that's fine. Just going to follow Izaguirre So it should be absolutely fine. We're still managing the gap. Izagir's going for it a little bit. There's Van Baal.
A
He's
teammate is
good
beginning
as
to
well.
lose touch.
Well, that's Dennis turns out. I assume he's not too far behind, but we will have a little look. Cavendish has dropped off a little bit, but his job is kind of done for the day, if you like. But we'll tell him to take some of his blue gel, and that should hopefully help him out. Whoops. Didn't want to
You still
do
have
that.
2 kilometers before you reach the summit.
Yeah, didn't want to fast forward there.
They're riding hard behind. This isn't the moment to relax.
Right. That's the 1 kilometre line up there. Need to work out exactly where we are. Yeah, I'm just not sure we're best placed. Take a bit more red feed. Right then. Oh, this should be a good chance. It's flattened out now. Oh, played that perfectly. There you go.
You increase your lead on the overall climber standings.
So 5 points straight away into the polka dot jersey.
After a short descent, the riders will head straight onto the Col de Rioup. It's only 2 kilometers and provides 1 point for the mountains classification.
So we've obviously got the 4th class climb coming up. We might as well go for it with Mahoric now. Peloton is 2 minutes behind. Right, let's just check where Landa is. Oh, Landa's in. Oh, we're all in this top group apparently. Cavendish is down there, which is fine. We'll just tell him to stick to the wheels in front. And this little group here, not doing too badly at all. Probably want to tell him to take his blue gel. We are getting a feed not long after this, so I think it's worth actually taking quite a few of our blue gels. But 2.1 kilometers up to the top. We'll just keep an eye on how everybody does. But definitely well placed with Mahoric here to go and get another point. Doesn't do any harm. Take a little bit more blue gel. Doesn't seem to be working, annoyingly. So actually, just gonna let's just have a check that it doesn't go up again. No, it's fully downhill up towards the feed zone. So I think it's actually worth him taking these blue gel.
Okay, I'll confuse the feed.
That's fine. That'll do. Take a bit more. He's gone for it. Wellens has gone for it. There's no point really exerting ourselves and
Here's the position
for 1
over the
point.
last climb.
So we're heading straight down after this, and there you go, straight into the aero position. Get all of our energy back.
He seems interested in a stage win.
Hopefully it should all be
That
good.
must be why his teammates are riding hard.
Oh, that was close. Let's just fast forward, and I'll see you
Breakaways
guys
upping the
at the
tempo at
next
the head of the
big
race.
event.
It doesn't intend to be caught up that easily.
Last
Well, we're
time
not-
checked with a breakaway, 1 minute.
We're not that well placed here, so we need to just kick up the pace just a touch to try and get these couple of points here. I mean, well, actually, the Peloton's not going to get anything, so there's not really any value in this. It looks like Wellens is gonna go and get the points again. That's fine. You know, we're not that bothered. Who's in that group? Is there anybody
Taking
else?
control of the
So
overall
as long as
standings.
Wellens doesn't win it,
Great stuff. Keep it up.
That'll be fine. Well, and Sid with it.
Over the last climb.
So he's had a good little round, good little ding dong battle with us. So that's going to be very, very interesting now as to who comes out on top. So got another third class climb in a bit. So I'll see you guys. Well, we're 4 kilometers away from the next climb, but again, just not within range really. So I don't think it's worth going for it.
Sprint in 2 kilometers for the breakaway group.
I think if we really wanted to, we could go for it, but it's only a couple of points. Don't think it's worth it. Let's just keep our energy intact.
Breakaway over.
Looks like he might need to take his red gel. Let's give it to Cabrelli.
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
So there we go. So they go through. Looks like the breakaway was over, so we could have potentially got it. Caught a little nap in there. Got a little climb to come. Hopefully people can stay on top of their feeds and whatever. I mean, I think we're going to have to give it to Cabrelli and Cavendish.
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
Caruso's not looking too clever either. But got another third class climb, got a bit of a downhill stretch here, so just keeping an eye on Landa, and hopefully he'll be well in position for the end of this race.
The favourites.
Okay then, so final climb before the big one.
The peloton is 2 kilometers from the top of the climb.
So definitely take some feed here. Bit of red as well. Yeah, it looks like other people are going to be favourites for this.
Points for the polka dot jersey. It's essential if we want to strengthen our position as leader.
Yeah, we're just not well placed at the moment, and it doesn't seem worth pushing too hard here. Because there's less than a kilometre to go. I don't think we've got it.
Dropped. You can't count on him any longer.
So Cavendish has just been dropped. That's not to worry particularly.
Our sprinter isn't looking good. He's being left behind.
Should be absolutely fine at this point. I'll tell you what though, Mohoric has a bit of a chance here. No, maybe not. We'll just let those two come through. I don't think those were really in the running for it. Let's just have a little look. So we've got the one climb to come. I think possibly blue gel time now for everybody. Cavendish unfortunately is just going to be behind, but I think our attention now runs to Landa, and hopefully
okay, I'll consume a feed.
It's going to be his stage at the end of this all. So let's just tell everybody to set a high tempo for Landa. And hopefully we'll all be good. We've got 14 kilometres to go. It's going to be one heck of a climb to the finish. But we've just got to keep Landa well placed. And hopefully he'll come out on top.
We're approaching the final climb. It's neither very long nor very steep. Position yourselves as best as you can.
So here we go.
Last 10 kilometers.
Last 10 kilometres then. Let's stay with the
For a
action.
grouped finish. Try to take points for the green jersey.
Right, who's got good condition? Probably Puels, actually, so I think we should stick near him. Need to keep him well placed.
It's a steady climb up to Ancien Merlet and classified as first category.
Can we get set
Scores
high
10
tempo?
points towards the best climber classification.
Obviously we want Mohoric up there as well towards the end. There's Puels there. So we're 28th at the moment. Just need to make sure that we're
in danger. but he's once again leading the overall standings.
Could do with following, I think. I'm very worried I'm ruining Landa's chances here, because we've sort of dropped off. Bilbao's struggling. I mean, surely those guys are going to be struggling as well up top. Yeah. Okay. So maybe we should just tell them to... No, not Landa. Maybe we should just tell them to ensure a minimum tempo and hope for the best, really. Right, let's follow this guy. Just got to try and manage the gap here and hope that those 16 up ahead are going to struggle. Yeah, it's starting to break up a little bit now.
Only 5 kilometers left for the men in front.
But only 5 kilometers left. Bernal's up there. Yeah, this could be a bit of a problem. Could well be a problem. So we've obviously got Poels in that top group. Actually, no, he's not. It's Turns actually in the in the top group. Amazingly enough, I think we need to start pushing.
30 seconds lead for the head of the race.
Start pulling this back. So a minute and 14 off.
Reduce the tempo or you'll pay the price.
Come on. Gotta just time this right now.
Another 3 kilometers and it's the finishing line. The group at the front is still fighting it out.
So far are we off? It's difficult to tell.
Last time checked with the breakaway. 1 minute.
1.5 minutes. I'm gonna try and put some pace in. It's just one of those things. We haven't got enough energy. Yeah. A little bit of pace just to try and catch up a bit. And again. There we go. Alright, go on, Poels. So where are we now? Nearly 2 minutes off. Fuglsang here. This is not good. Not good at all. Nearly within a kilometre now. We can't afford to blow up. Poels is going for it. This is such a tough stage. And it looks like Fuglsang has won it.
He's got his teammates riding because in front there's a rider who's dangerous to him in the overall standings.
So we've blown up. Come on. I don't know how far back we're going to finish. 2.5 minutes. That's going to be devastating, you feel. That is an awful stage for us in the end. Mohoric is struggling as well. Not good. Not good at all. Tough climb up to the end, and Yeah, we just lost pace, and that could be crucial come the end. It really could be. We'll see what the damage is. I think Fuglsang has just absolutely nailed it at the end there. I think maybe we just pushed it a little bit too early. Yeah, I don't want to watch that last kilometre. It was awful to watch. But 2.5 minutes off the pace, not good.
The stage is his. He was the strongest. Here is the winner of the Cicero Orsia Merlet stage.
So Fuglsang wins it. It's still Athasax that is leading the way. Cavendish still points classification. Mahoric still doing well in the mountains as well. And hopefully we can recover from that.
Today's result is most unsatisfactory. If things had gone our way, I reckon that we could have got into the top 5. We retain the green jersey. Well done, guys.
I mean, you just look at that top 10 really, and we should have been in it. We should have been in it. Landa finishes 12th in the end, 2 minutes 31 off, meaning that we're now 2 minutes 3 off Alaphilippe. Roglic goes up to second. Fuglsang is third now. I suppose 2 minutes isn't unassailable. You know, we're still ahead of Bernal, which is good. Geraint Thomas is up there as well. He's looking good. But Landa, yeah, needed to do better really than what he did. Mahoric is still 2 points ahead of Wellens at the top of the best climber classification, and of course Cavendish still has a 60-point lead in the points, which is excellent. Young rider Bernal is top there. Ineos have now overtaken us in the team classification. They're 2 seconds ahead of us, and well, Mahoric is still top of the combativity classification. So there you go, that is that. We have got the rest day coming up, I think. Let's see how much we recover. Reasonably, that's not too bad. But we'll just skip that bit. I thought, did we have a rest day? I'm not entirely sure. Maybe we didn't, but we should have a reasonably easy stage coming up, and then a reasonably easy stage after that as well. Millau to Lavore. So, you know, we've got 3 fairly flat stages where we're going to be focusing on
is that the route is flat and
focusing on Mark Cavendish, so that's going to be really good. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, then make sure you hit the thumbs up button down below. It can't go right every single stage. It's all about the long haul, and you know, Landa is still 5th in the general classification, so he's still got the best chance, you would say, out of all of us. But there you go, that is where we're going to leave it. If you've enjoyed, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe for more Tour de France content, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.